going to be seen on video hits. There's going to be bunnies everywhere. You're going to hate it, but go out and buy it. Because if you go out and buy it, and everyone goes and buys it, it'll creep up the ARIA charts, and it'll be a #1 sensation across the country, and everyone will be sick of bunnies, and that's what we want to do. Go the bunnies. Thanks for hanging around.
So my grandmother, Iris, she grew up in Hannon Street in Maroubra. She was a Mad Bunnies fan, and Nan used to take me to the games when they were at Redfern Oval. And then, so it was just part of the culture, part of what I grew up with. Nan worked at DJs, and she even used to wear a little Souths thing on her little uniform at DJs. So she was mad. When Souths got kicked out of the competition, Nan had passed away by then, and it was kind of like messing with my nana, you know? And she had one of those pianos where you used to put the rolls in and the piano would play itself. And that was all draped in South stuff, and the whole place was just drenched in it. So yeah, no, it was definitely like that, and I think a lot of people felt that way. If you think about the South's fight back, you know, and what happened is it was a real working class swell of anger, right? I mean, there's certain things you just don't mess with, and one of those things is Souths. Morally, with the history, with everything behind it, with all the successful statistics behind the club, and something that's just that ingrained in rugby league, do you really go and mess with that just to try and make a profit? With hindsight, we were the canary in the coal mine.
Play the Panthers, eh?
Just make sure you're up close when you see the try.
Yeah, mate.
And then not slide along with just.
For sure.
I remember there was talk of a second big march coming up. And I thought to myself, I'd love to help. This would be a great opportunity to potentially maybe write a bit of a theme song, a bit of a fight back song and all that sort of stuff. Get that sort of war cry happening. But I needed permission from the board. So I got in touch with George and I said, look, this is who I am and this is what I'm doing. And I'd like to have a crack at writing a bit of a theme song for the day, and that could potentially be a theme song, you know, for the club. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Glory, Glory to South Sydney. But you know, that's not going to get the crowd whipped up into a frenzy. So that was the whole plan. So I contacted the board and I asked for sort of 10-15 minutes as an audience. They said yes. So I was back on a plane down to Melbourne with Sam, and we just started writing a song, and I sort of visualised being there on the day in front of 10,000, 20,000 people or whatever it was. There was 80,000 people. Like, you know, in excess numbers. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi was kind of a thing. We just had the Olympics. So we wanted to put some ois in the song, so I visualised, you know, everyone coming along with the song instantly, oi, oi, oi. So I asked everyone to put up their hands, clench their fists. I started the song. I was super nervous because I wanted the crowd to sort of get into the song. Oi, oi. And they did. And to see literally 80,000 people going, oi, oi, like this was just such a relief. The rest of the song was a joy to sing from that point onwards.
7 days ago, I was driving down George Street and I was listening to George Piggins on the radio talk to John Lewis and TUE, and I heard how sad he was after the decision. Got me really primed up, and I'm dead set so proud to be an Aussie at the moment. This is more than rugby league. It's a problem we've got in Australia. We've got to stop. We're not going to let anyone kick us down. So thank you very much. Take it easy. Go the Bunnies.